All right, guys, listen. People want me to watch this video. It's called Dear Fat People. Apparently, it's a deleted video by Nicole Arbor. I think she's a tree. That's a funny joke, Papa Gut. I don't really know who this person is. You know, I guess a YouTuber, obviously, that did Cardi B versus Nicole Arbor. Wow. It's incredible. Okay, I guess she said this is probably a long time. Oh, this is from 2015, so this is old. So this is just going to be for fun. But let's see what it says. Or let's not hear anything. She considers herself a comedian. This isn't comedy. All right.
Got my Kesha hair today.
I'll be the judge of that.
Hey, you don't know if this is hairspray or semen. Dear fat people.
Oh, wow, that's funny. You know what? If I said it, though, you guys would be laughing. But I think it's delivery. And because I'm a man, so men are just funny. But okay.
Some people are already really mad at this video. What are you going to do, fat people? What are you going to do? Wait, what, are you going to chase me?
Yeah,
really?
I
You're going to chase me?
joke,
It's going to be like fucking Frankenstein. I can get away from you by walking at a reasonable pace. Frankenstein? Not so fast. Zombies have apparently gotten faster. I watched like 3 episodes of The Walking Dead.
You know, my thing is like, here's my thing. If you're going to make fun of fat people, like, be funny about it. You know? Like, I may criticize I Show Speed because he just puts whale emojis on girls' videos that happen to be fat that aren't. It's like, it's not like they're saying being fat is good. They just happen to be fat. And I'm like, okay, if you're going to be fat phobic, just make a joke. Be funny about your hatred of fat people. Like, make me laugh. But instead, you're just like, come on. You got to work on your delivery, girl. But this is also 2015, guys.
And not being slow myself in the brain, realize that every single episode is exactly the same. Oh no, they need something, but it's all the way over there, where the zombies are.
Okay.
Fat shaming is not a thing.
Well, it is a thing. It's a problem. It's a reason why fat people are upset. You know, you shouldn't shame fat people. Listen, think what you want. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? When I watch My 600-Pound Life, I go, yuck, right? I have the thought, too, because I'm like, at least I'm not that big. So I get it. I understand maybe you look at me and you go, that's gross. That's totally fine, but keep it to yourself. You know? That's it. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to think I'm attractive. Just be like, okay, I won't let him know. That's it. Fat shaming is real when you just, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to shame people for their problems. And it doesn't really help people get better. Like, bullying somebody for being fat doesn't make them want to lose weight. It makes them sad. And it makes them want to lose weight. But it doesn't actually make them lose weight because it takes a long time. And you need more patience and understanding to be able to do that. You know, counting calories is a great idea. Just start going for a half-hour walk every day. Great idea. You know, stop drinking your calories. Great idea. But when you shame people, like, you know, fat people, I eat when I'm sad. But when you make me sad, I eat. And then sometimes I eat to celebrate. This is a vicious cycle, right? So fat shaming is real. You shouldn't do it. It's not a good thing. You shouldn't shame anybody for anything. You know, proper motivation is, of course, a good thing to do. Can we give you money and say you're gross? Yeah, you could do that. That's fine. Hypothetically. Yeah, you could totally do that. It's fine. You give me money.
People made that up. That's a race card with no race. Yeah, but I couldn't fit into a store. That's discrimination.
Nobody's really saying that, though. Like, trolls are saying it a lot. Nobody's really saying I couldn't fit into stores. It's discrimination. Even if one fat person was saying that, most of us would be like, most other fat people would be like, stop. Okay, it's not like you went into the store and you were like, you magically expanded it and couldn't walk out and couldn't fit out the entrance of the store. So
no, that means you're too fat and you should stop eating. Everybody just needs to make more sense. There's a race card, there's a disability card, there's even a gay card because gay people are discriminated against, wrongfully so. The gay card's covered in glitter. It's fucking magical. Are you gonna tell the doctor that they're being mean and fat shaming you when they say you have fucking heart disease?
So the problem is, and I'll give you like an actual understanding of like the issue with doctors are, right? A lot of doctors aren't nutritionists, so they don't really know how to give proper nutrition advice. Doctors are too quick to prescribe medications for weight loss instead of referencing you to a nutritionist to lose it the right way. Right? These are issues. Doctors are annoying about your weight in a way that's unproductive. I know that sounds silly, but like, for instance, I go to my doctor now. She's like, hey, listen, you're overweight. You should lose some weight. And I oh, yeah, of course. And she's like, you know, work on this. And she'll give me resources. I have one doctor that talks about doing it like slow to make sure you keep it off. It's about keeping it off. You know, we had like long conversations about it. I appreciate that. Then I've had doctors when I come in, they're like, why didn't you lose 10 pounds? What the hell? And they just harass me. I was like, I'm a 30-year-old man that's working almost 80 hours a week. Like, I'm eating like shit and I know I'm doing wrong. I don't need a lecture. It makes me not want to come here. Those are the two differences. Because I understand I shouldn't be fat, but my fattest was when I was fucking working way too much, you know? Because I was eating to cope. It's not a good thing, but like, I'm a grown man. Right. And then there's also a problem with doctors just saying, oh, this is because you're fat and not giving you any real solutions. Like my wife, she has psoriasis and I have eczema. Perfect couple. So she went in one day to get like, so she's like, hey, I need like a cream. And they're like, well, this is just because you're fat. You don't have psoriasis. She has like diagnosed psoriasis, right? And it's just like, okay, the doctor decided that because they're not going to look at, like, of course, being fat is going to have a negative impact, like on my eczema, for instance. Absolutely. It's the food that I'm eating makes it worse. So as I get healthier, it makes it easier to manage. But check it out. We're not losing that much weight. We're not losing 100 pounds in a day. So you're going to need to give me some kind of medication so that my psoriasis goes away, right? You have to treat the immediate problem in order to, you know, like for instance, like you need to go on your insulin. If you need insulin, you have to go on that to lose weight because like you're going to not have energy to go to the gym. Well, you will. You have to force yourself, but it's harder because you aren't going to have as much energy. So go on and get your insulin or whatever the fuck you need because it'll make you healthier so you can go work out and then reduce your dependence onto medication, right? So...
I'm not talking about people who have a little bit of cushion for the pushing. And if there's people watching this with a specific health condition, this is not aimed at you. I'm talking about the 35% of North Americans who are obese. That means you are so fat, you are affecting your own health.
True. Yeah, those are based on BMI, which is a little outdated. So, but like, so we have a very overweight society and it's a real problem. And a lot of that's systemic. We have an ineffective FDA that doesn't monitor like our fast food restaurants, for instance, as much as our other Western allies. You know, we have really addictive, we have a very addictive like sugars. We have very addictive preservatives in our foods. There are some people that are poor and exist in something called like a food desert where all they can really get is like a bodega with unhealthy food or like fast food. There's a lot of systemic problems that we need to work on. We have a very lethargic generation of people who can work online like myself. There's a lot of problems. We have to overcome it. Of course, if you're fat, you are the only person that can change it. You know, so start going to that gym. But it's good to acknowledge these other aspects here so that we can go like, okay, how do we change this? But still, if you're fat, like get out, go outside, go for a walk, at least 20 minutes a day. It's a really good start. Start moving more. You know, even if you don't lose weight, you're healthier walking a half hour a day at 380 pounds than you are walking a half an hour a day, or not walking a half hour a day at 380 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just a little better off. Small choices. Eat more broccoli. Leave the greens.
Big boned isn't a thing. How stupid do I look? Don't answer that. There are no fucking skeletons that look like the Michelin Man. Fat shaming. Who came up with that? That's fucking brilliant. Yes, shame people who have bad habits until they fucking stop. Fat shaming.
Well, the problem is it doesn't work. It doesn't make them stop. Bullying doesn't help. It's not a good thing. So, if it did work, then I'd be like, shame the fuck out of me. But it's not helping, so.
If we offend you so much that you lose weight, I'm okay with that. You are killing
Was that intentionally edited?
yourself. Yeah. I'll sleep at night. Maybe I'm a
Sure,
little jealous
you
that
are.
you get to eat whatever you want. Obesity is a disease. Yeah, so is being a shopaholic. But I don't get a fucking parking pass. It would make a lot of sense if I did. I'm the one with all the bags. Fat people parking spot should be at the back of the mall parking lot.
That might be true. You know, it is a little preposterous that you can eat you so much that you have to ride a mobility scooter. It makes me kind of hate fat people. I will be honest. I intentionally try to park in the back of the parking lot now as like a little thing. Take the stairs. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things for me, you know?
Walk to the doors and burn some calories. Why are we helping them? Want to die quicker? Come this way. It's assisted suicide.
Maybe.
Isn't it ironic that it's taking a blonde girl to explain shit? It's irony, right? I don't
Well, you dye your hair, so.
feel bad for you because you are taking your body for granted. If it were like back Smarties, and you're like, you know what? Fuck this Smartie. You Smartie? Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking mash you up. I'm gonna make you not good. I'm gonna throw you on the ground. That's okay because you got a bunch of other Smarties. You got one body. One. It has to take you all the way to
Okay.
the end.
Yeah,
You get
sure.
that? Good. Fuck you, Smartie. Oh my god, the hashtags. Body positive. If you want to be positive to your body, work out and eat well. That's
Yeah, I agree with that. That's what body positivity is supposed to mean, by the way. Is like, hey, don't bully fat people, and fat people love yourself enough to make good changes to, you know, keep you alive longer. It has gotten a lot of control for some people. On TikTok, sometimes there are people who will glorify it. It's okay to be fat and exist, but some people will be like, it's healthy to be fat. It's not a lot of them, but you know, there is an issue in like some of the, we'll say the BBW models. There was this one girl who was like, hey, I'm overweight, but like I'm getting older and I'm seeing health problems. We should lose weight. And she got shamed by her community. And that's obviously, those are problems there. But overall, it's just about fat people. It should be. Let's try to bring it back there. Fat people, love your body enough to make positive changes. You know?
being positive to your body. You really think if enough of you hashtag something bad for you, it makes it okay? Hashtag meth love. Hashtag team smokers. Everybody use the hashtag. It'll unplug our arteries. They forgot to tell you that plus size stands for plus heart disease, plus knee problems, plus diabetes, plus your family and friends crying that they lost you too soon because you needed to have a Coke plus fries.
Nah, my family doesn't care about me. No,
Plus size, plus size. I was at the airport not too long ago, and I had to wait in one of those lines that's like... As I get to the front of the line, a family comes to the front and gets to bug me. fat,
Who the fuck edited this? Jesus.
fattest, most obese, I'm talking TLC special fat. You're a meth shamer. They got to go to the front of the line because they were complaining that their knees hurt too much to stand in it. Oh, I just came an hour early like I was supposed to. But you overeat, let me help you. And they complain, and they smell like sausages, and I don't even think they ate sausages, that's just their aroma. They were so fat that they're that standing sweat fat. Crisco was coming out of their pores like a fucking Play-Doh fun factory. So I waited an extra 10, 15, 20 minutes. Now I'm not gonna have time to get Starbucks. I'm a white girl. This is an issue. And I totally got felt up by security because I'm always selecting brown people. It's me and you on that. I'm a blonde who can speak in full sentences and has no interest in a sugar daddy. I am a minority. You already searched my ass, sir. Oh. So now I'm running to my plane. Just as I stop to wipe my sweat, who do I see in a fucking golf cart? Fat family. So what? You got to bud me and ride in a golf cart?
I kind of feel like this is just not true. Like you just don't have that many disabled fat people around you that need golf cart. Like I don't know what to tell you. I mean, unless you're at a Walmart, then maybe. But it sounds like she's not. So.
And I'm sweating like a pig. But if I play an ugly girl in a movie, I get a fucking Oscar. Yeah. There's a formula to it, guys. Now I get on the plane. I find my lovely seat. I'm sitting in the aisle, and then a stewardess walks up to me. Hi, ma'am. I hate to ask, but we've got a disabled passenger. Would you mind switching seats? And of course, because I'm not an asshole, I'm like, oh my god, of course, yes. Oh look, it's Fat Family, and Jabba the Sun sits right beside me. I just lost my shit. His fat was on my lap. It was.
I just don't think any of this is true. Like I don't think that this all happened in a day. Okay, but I mean, you know, I understand fat people suck on the plane. You know what I mean? Like I get it. I'm a big guy, and we get preferred seating, by the way, because I don't give a fuck. So my wife and I sit in the 2 seats. I take up a lot of room. I have fat testicles, small dick, but fat testicles. And there's usually the poor people that you know, because I go Southwest. I think it's Southwest. They come in, they're like seaboarding, you know, because I pay for the. So like you gotta have somebody that's skinny that's to sit there, and they don't have a lot of room. And it's like that does suck for you. I get it. You know. Oh well. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. I fit in my seat. I keep to myself. I crush my testicles. I make myself infertile so that you can be more comfortable, you know?
Actually on my lap. I took the handle, I squished it down, and I said, my seat, your seat.
You didn't say that.
I actually took his fat, and I pushed it into his seat, and I held it. He was fine. He was just fat. Watching a movie. No.
The child was this big where his like fat was like that overwhelming? That's incredible.
No. Make better choices.
Nowadays, they make you pay for 2 seats if you're too fat to fit in one, which I think is a good thing. And if the plane doesn't get filled, they reimburse your seat. I think that's completely fair.
Yes, genetics plays a part in things to a degree, of course. Big sassy black women in church dresses are my favorite thing in the world. But I'm really fucking selfish, and I want to keep you around. I have no idea the correlation between high notes and calorie intake, but I'm not going to question it. And I'm not saying all this to be an asshole. I'm saying this because your friends should be saying it to you.
I think that you are saying it's being an asshole. That's the thing, is like these like hot takes like this are so annoying. There's a difference between like mentioning something like this in the middle of a video and explicitly making a hot take video about this topic. Like she's saying this so that she can get gratification, or she did say this. This was like a while ago, to get some kind of gratification, right? It's like, yeah, guys, agree with me. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Do you? But that's what's happening here. You're trying to have a hot take. So you can't believe how small plane seating is. Yeah, well, it's because like we don't really make new planes. Well, we probably do, but not as much. And fat people keep getting fatter. It's crazy.
Think of me as one of your ride or dies. If you're dating a douchebag and you come to me all like, my boyfriend's being a douchebag, that's because you're dating a douchebag. But what do? Get rid of the douche. True fact, they used to use vinegar as douches. My lady bitch just reacted like a turtle's head being touched. The truth is, I will actually love you no matter what, but I really, really hope this bomb of truth exploding into your face will act as shrapnel that—
I just want you guys to know, fat people know that they're unhealthy. Like, it's not like, I just need you to understand, especially when you are bigger. Like myself, like you could feel it in your body. So it's not like you're saying anything to anybody. You're being a little antagonistic. There's a right way to have this conversation, which you just did not have here.
seeps into your soul, makes you want to be healthier so that we can enjoy you as human beings longer on this planet. Fuck you, Smarty. # Team Smokers.
Well, okay, cringe.